The Memorial Union is an architectural beacon across the northwest region of the United States. The Memorial Union is also the only historic building at Oregon State that is committed to becoming universally accessible. This is the Rotunda Access Project. In 1973, interior ramps were added to the Memorial Union Rotunda in a student-led effort to make our union more accessible. However, even these modifications are not ADA compliant today. The ramp pitch of the Memorial Union Rotunda is 14%. The legal ADA ramp pitch is 8.3%. The Rotunda Access Project would not only adjust the ramp pitch, but would also widen and heighten the crowded walkway. This way, two people with any ability need never to part company when walking through the Memorial Union Rotunda. An average day, nearly half of the campus population walks through the Memorial Union Rotunda. Each of these people face the same falling hazard when entering and exiting the building. It's our goal to have a collaborative partnership to fund the Rotunda Access Project. Students have made their choice, now it's time to make yours. Help us enhance campus diversity and excellence at Oregon State.
It's the hub of everything that we do here as students. It's the center of student activities. It is the place where we meet and talk about, the issues of the day, whatever it is that's going on, and whatever it is that we want to accomplish with our new vision here as student leaders. And as your everyday average student, you come in here and you take a nap and refuel and recharge. And whether it be over here at Buenos or down at Pangea or up getting a cup of coffee to get you going in that late night study binge. It's the center of campus, and it's the center of our life here at OSU.
Accessibility means much more than just, does someone with a disability have access to a building? It's about how do we make the campus work for everyone, for the widest possible audience, which includes people with disabilities. So how do we make sure that the largest percentage of the community can get into every building, can access all the features of the buildings, and all of the programs of the university? Because it's not just about buildings too, it's about having the same kind of experience that everyone else has when they are a community member here.
Accessibility for me, and I think for others, means that every single person, regardless of your ability, has the same access to opportunities here on this campus, regardless of what you are and where you come from.
Equal opportunity, like being able to have access to all the resources that the university have, no matter like who you are, what your difficulties are, whether it being physical, emotional, or even psychological. It's just having that equal opportunity for everyone, being more inclusive.
I think again, these steps right here that I'm standing on and back behind me, they make it very difficult for not only students with disabilities, but just regular students to access when they have things in their hands or heavy backpacks. So I think the more we can do to ease paths of travel for students, it's going to make a huge impact on everybody's life here at Oregon State.
Well, other than this area here in the Rotunda and everything around it outside leading up to it, it's a problem. I don't think that people who have different abilities than say your able-bodied individuals should have to go inside doors or back doors to get into one of the most important buildings on campus. It's not fair. It's a barrier to social interactions, a barrier to academic interaction, and it's a barrier to your own wellness. You feel like a second-class citizen if you don't get to go in through the front door.
So the Rotunda and accessibility isn't just about improving the building and the campus for people with disabilities. It really is about improving the building for every student, every community member who uses the building on a daily basis, because when we focus on accessibility, we inherently make it more usable for everyone. We make the ramp more gradually sloped. We make the space feel more gracious and more open than it is today by focusing on how to make it as accessible as possible. And that's really key, because there's so many opportunities at the university to focus on improving the physical environment of the university through improving it for people with disabilities that will benefit everyone. And so participating in the project really will touch everyone at the university.
The Rotunda is one of the premier beautiful architectural spaces on our campus, and yet not all students can utilize it, and not all faculty and staff can, because it does not meet accessibility standards. So this MU Rotunda project is about making the Memorial Union and the Rotunda the place where everyone in the OSU community can interact equally and have access to all of the wonderful programs and connections that happen in that building.
Well, we've been working on our barrier removal project for about 3 years now, and we've eliminated hundreds of them. But right now, the biggest one is the one that's right behind me, and that's the Rotunda. Well, we want to experience for students that leaves them feeling whole, and when we have to route students who are in wheelchairs on one path, and students who they may be traveling with take a different path, we've created an emphasis of their difference. We want a Memorial Union where students travel in the same path, and the ability to move from point A to point B without separating from their companions.
In 2012, the Memorial Union was assessed by a consulting firm, and it identified 654 ADA barriers. So since 2012, the Memorial Union has addressed every single one of these barriers except for the Rotunda due to funding. You know, this is going to leave a lasting legacy on Oregon State's campus, and it's going to be something that not only benefits students with a physical disability who are hindered from moving throughout the building, but it's going to benefit all students and all people who visit the Memorial Union, because it's creating a welcome environment for all.
Oregon State is committed to access to higher education for all people of Oregon and beyond, and we need to be sure that every part of our experience is designed for everyone. The MU Rotunda project will help us ensure that every student, every faculty, every staff has access to that critical central place of our campus.